What is going on, guys? Welcome to September. In this video, I'm gonna share with you guys 10 different crops that grows extremely well in the fall season, and I'll be personally growing them myself as well. So let's just get right into it. All right, starting off the list of my personal favorite, and that would be broccoli. Broccoli is delicious. Now let me tell you guys, before I grew broccoli, I hated broccoli. Store-bought broccolis was always so bland and watery, but ever since I grew them at home for the first time I tasted them, it's like pure sugar. The shoot, the floret, the leaf, you can eat the whole plant. It takes roughly about 2 to 3 months to fully mature, but my God, you can eat everything. It is extremely delicious. I highly recommend you guys growing some broccoli, all right? Absolute must. Now, number 2 on the list is a garden staple, and you know what it is. It is lettuce. Everyone grows lettuce. Lettuce, they grow so quickly. You can harvest them over and over and over multiple times. It's just very easy to grow, very easy to take care of. It's very abundant, very healthy, and very great to have in the garden. So make sure you guys grow some lettuce too, all right, guys? Now, number 3 on the list would be carrots. I recently made a video harvesting a whole bunch of carrots recently, and my God, they were delicious. They're so easy to grow. It takes roughly about 2 to 3 months to fully mature. With the fall season, depending on what state you live in or where you live in, and for the climate, if it does get a little bit cold, they are very hardy, so you're okay with the colder temperatures. So make sure you grow some carrots, all right, guys? And number 4 on the list is one of my favorite as well too, and that would be sugar daddies. These things, I tell you, are extremely delicious. It's like pure sugar. Anytime my sugar daddies, when it produces, you know, it doesn't even make it into the house. I pick it then and there and just eat it on the spot just because it's so good, you know. Great for snacking. It is a vine plant, so make sure you have some support for it so that way it does grow prolifically. About 2 to 3 months to fully mature as well, but very easy, very delicious. Highly recommend. Make sure you guys grow some sugar daddies, all right, guys? Now, number 5 on the list would be Swiss chard. These things are so healthy and so delicious. They grow extremely quickly, just like lettuce as well too, you know. Once you harvest them, they just keep growing back and you can get multiple harvests. But you know, it doesn't take that much it doesn't take very much time for it to fully mature. 1 to 2 months, I would say, you can already start harvesting them. But they're extremely healthy, great for salads. You can eat them raw too as little snacks. They're very crunchy. So make sure you guys are growing some Swiss chard, all right, guys? Now, number 6 on the list is a very, very hardy crop, and that would be Brussels sprouts. These things withstand winter extremely well. They produce a lot, you know. I haven't had much luck growing them myself, but from what I hear, you know, they're very delicious. They're like mini cabbages, basically. You're basically growing a ton of little cabbages. So if you are in like some in the northern states or a very cold climate area, you know, they grow really well, very easy to grow. It takes very little effort. Now, it does take a little bit longer. I would say about 3 to 4 months to fully mature, but once it does mature, it'll be producing Brussels sprouts all throughout the late fall and into the winter as well. So very fun to grow. Now, number 7 on the list is a variety of radishes that I recommend. It would be the French breakfast variety. They're a smaller variety, but they mature really quickly, roughly about 3 weeks. So if you are wanting to have something that you can harvest over and over multiple times, so that way, you know, you're not waiting too long for certain things, add some French breakfast radishes into your mix, and you'll be harvesting once a month. So very fun little snacks too. They have a little kick to it, so it's nice. Now, number 8 on the list would be beets. Now, believe it or not, beets and Swiss chards are in the same family. It's that Swiss chard doesn't produce a root crop just like the beets do. But beets are extremely delicious. They're very simple, very low maintenance. You know, you water them twice a week. It just starts growing. You don't need a lot of soil as well either. You can grow them in a container or you can grow them in a very low raised bed. But very low maintenance and fun to eat and delicious too. You can eat the leaves and the root itself. So highly recommend. Add these to your list, guys. Number 9 on the list is a superfood, and that would be kale. Kale is one of those things that is like everyone just knows about. It's extremely healthy, extremely easy to grow. Now, believe it or not, they can survive for up to 2 years. So you can actually harvest these things over and over and over multiple times without having to replant them every single season. So highly recommend growing kale. You know, you can eat them raw as a snack, or you can add them to a salad, but they're great. Make sure you add some to your garden. And number 10 on the list might be a little controversial, but in my opinion, I still grow them fine in September, and that would be cucumbers. A lot of people say, you know, you want to grow this like in midsummer instead of fall, you know, because, you know, they don't really like, or they don't really take the cold too well. But As long as you're getting like some decent heat during the day and it's not too cold at night, these things will still produce you some fruits pretty well. So don't be afraid to grow some cucumbers, guys. I enjoy them. They're very delicious and fun snacks to have. So make sure and just give it a try and see if it works out for you. And there you go, guys. That is 10 crafts you can grow right now in September in the early fall season. Let me know in the comments below if you plan on growing any of them. And as always, happy gardening.